Good morning. It's Thursday, July 30th. I'm Miriam Bosiljevets. Yellowknife's vacancy rate has gone down despite hundreds of new units on the market. A federal report on northern housing released on Wednesday says it's harder than ever to find and afford a home in the NWT capital. Aled Aburworth is an economist at Federal Housing Agency, CMHC.
The economic performance of the Northwest Territories was not great compared to other parts of Canada. I would have been expecting some moderation in rents, in house prices and so forth, but they were still going up. And so that does suggest there's a challenge there on the housing supply.
The vacancy rate, the percentage of unoccupied rental units, is now 1.3%. That's down from 3.5% 3 years ago. Wrigley residents have been told they can come home after an evacuation over a nearby wildfire that began a month ago. The community told residents in a notice yesterday that they would be permitted access from Fort Simpson to Wrigley via Highway 1, and 2 flights from Fort Smith, where many evacuees were staying, will be running this morning. The lead investigator testified this week in the 2023 Betchicon murder retrial of Zach Lafferty. RCMP officer Greg Morrow was the lead investigator in the death of 17-year-old Dejon Drybones. He testified this week regarding steps he took to investigate Dejon's stabbing while facing questions about tunnel vision. For more details, visit Cabin Radio's website. NWT researchers are fighting to protect the territory's bats from a deadly disease. White nose syndrome has decimated bat populations in southern Canada over the past 2 decades. Now, it has been detected in the NWT for the first time. Cabin Radio joined researchers in the South Slave, spraying bat roosts with a cocktail of bacteria that might help protect them. Biologist Joanna Wilson says the stakes of this work are high.
In the species at risk world, when we think about biodiversity, you don't even necessarily know how each species on its own is important, maybe until you lose it.
Read our full report from 2 nights of bat monitoring near Kakiza on our website. And Hay River MLA Vince McKay has launched a petition to get the town its own education district. Hay River currently falls under the Fort Smith-based SSDEC. McKay said breaking away would mean more efficient administration, financial savings, and better education.
I've literally seen emails between a staff member and the DEC in regards to staffing issues and stuff like that, about errors that have happened, the cost to Hay River education on it. A few things like that are just mind-blowing for me.
An SSDEC spokesperson rejected McKay's allegations. The Education Council described the MLA, who is also a cabinet member, as being well-intentioned but misinformed. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife 22 and mainly sunny, Inuvik 12 with rain or drizzle, Norman Wells 15 with a chance of showers, Hay River 21 with a chance of showers, Fort Smith 23 and clearing, and Fort Simpson 24 today and mainly sunny.